This is Michael Delaware. I'm the president of the Battle Creek Area Association of Realtors, and today I have the pleasure of sitting with Doug Merriam, who is our political public policy director for Michigan Association of Realtors. Welcome, Doug.
Thank you for having me here, Mr. President.
Okay. All right, so today I want to talk a little bit about, talk just a little bit about the mortgage interest deduction and how that impacts what's happening and how is it tossing around in Washington and that sort of thing.
Right. Well, we all obviously know the importance of protecting the mortgage interest deduction. NAR's staff members and our federal political coordinators like Matt Davis right here from in Battle Creek are hard at work protecting and preserving the mortgage interest deduction. You know, as long as we continue to have these massive budget yearly deficits, this massive federal deficit, we are going to continue seeing efforts to target mortgage interest deduction as a revenue source to close the debt gap. And so right now that is an issue that is on the table that NAR is working very hard on. We're making those contacts with the key legislators that are talking about this issue. People from Michigan, like Congressman Fred Upton, like Congressman Dave Camp, that are on that super committee that are talking about long-term spending and taxation reforms, and helping them understand the importance of that important public policy.
So the current mortgage interest deduction that's even on the table is the one that applies to your principal residence as well as any second homes. Is that correct?
Right, and that's the big concern in a lot of the second home markets. I was just at a legislative gathering yesterday up in Ludington, and that of course was the immediate issue that everybody wanted to know about there.
So what can a realtor in our association do to voice their concerns about the mortgage interest deduction?
www.realtoractioncenter.com. The Realtor Action Center has live right now a call for action regarding mortgage interest deduction. So that is the most effective way that you can immediately contact your congressman, your senators, and let them know about the importance of that public policy initiative.
Great. Now, Doug, we also talked a little bit over time about the subject of the mortgage, the homestead exemption policies that exist in the state of Michigan, and the filing for the principal residence exemption. What changes do you foresee on the horizon for that, going beyond just an annual filing?
Right. We just had our wonderful BCAAR Government Affairs Committee meeting here, and it's always a treat to come to Battle Creek, the home of real estate in Michigan, right?
You got it.
There you go.
Got it.
All roads lead to Battle Creek.
That's right.
That's right. You know, May 1st is obviously the big point in the year when you need to file that file for homestead with your assessor, and top priority for us in Lansing right now is to reform the principal residence exemption so that one can qualify for and receive after May 1st a principal residence exemption. So it's unclear what that bill will look like when we finally see some action on that, hopefully this fall. Again, that is our big push right now. Representative Margaret O'Brien has the bill in the House, a Realtor member from Portage, just down the road.
Yep.
Senator Dave Hildenbrand in the Senate from Lowell up in around Grand Rapids. But we're really pressing for some sort of a solution where after May 1st folks can qualify for and receive. It'd be a big victory, especially for all of those distressed properties as we try to close those deals.
It certainly makes the summer more difficult when you've got 12 months ahead of you before you can get that principal residence exemption. So
right.
That's an additional filing period at least would ease some of the pressure for some.
Right, like a November 1st deadline for your winter tax bill.
Yes. Yeah. Okay,
right.
Great. Now, there was something else you wanted to talk about?
Well, just to say, I go to visit a lot of local associations in West Michigan and talk with board members and government affairs committee members about things that are going on. And there's challenges, the federal government, state government, as we've previously talked about. Obviously, there's many more issues, but here at the local level, you've been very active, talking to the city commission about vacant and abandoned housing.
Yeah.
And it's just really great to see local realtors grabbing hold of an issue that has such a profound impact on not only your working, but the clients out there. A great private property rights issue, and you're out there every day, whenever you can, going to the public meetings, talking to the staff members of the commission, taking the information, trying to be that ultimate resource to help push good, strong public policy at the local association level.
Yeah. Well, and another key issue that's important to us is Battle Creek Area Association of Realtors. We are shooting for being 100% with member participation in RPAC contribution this year. We are striving hard towards that number. The last time I checked, we were up to about 67%, and we're coming into the final quarter. As well as we are over goal for our RPAC contribution. We'd like to be the #1 association over goal. So if you haven't contributed to RPAC this year, I'd like you to take a look at it. We have upcoming events that we'd like to have you come to, so check your billboard newsletter for those events and definitely participate. Anything else you can add about RPAC and the impact it's had across in terms of our profession?
Well, RPAC, very important in the advocacy program. We have staff, professional staff that are working on the issues every day. We have members that are helping the staff take the lead, carry the message, but we also have the endorsements of folks that come before local members, talk about realtor issues, and talk about the philosophic approach that they take when they are examining the issues of the day. And then we make those endorsements, and the RPAC is just a crucial component. None of it goes to staff or anything like that. It's members making decisions about, okay, these are folks that are philosophically supportive of the issues that are important to our business interests. And you look at the great endorsements that you guys have made. Fabulous example, Jace Bolger. Yep. Now the Speaker of the Michigan House, right here from just down the road in Marshall, and he came in, had just a wonderful interview, had kind of a tough race the first time he ran, just given the political environment, but we were one of the first groups that were really helping him because we recognized how important his election to the Michigan House was in 2008. He has been such a staunch supporter of real estate issues. Yeah. So that's just one example of the critical importance of RPAC and how we've had an impact just in this area.
Well, thanks for joining us today, Doug. I appreciate your time coming all the way down from Lansing to participate in today's little BCAAR podcast.
Bit of a shotgun, but I enjoy the approach here.
Okay.
Thanks.